Alright, wish me luck. Yeah, so of course I'm still going to be running Gren Maju for just current format. And I'm going to see if anything like stupid's going on in the main menu, anything funny. Okay, so you can do customs on Neo Pro as well. Yeah, see if there's anything really funny in the main menu. Huh. I want a hot anime character to abuse me consensually. That's masochism, right? That's BDSM, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I guess just put me in ranked and fingers crossed, hope for the best. I mean, if enough people are also on for custom cards, I might jump over to that near the end of the stream as well. But I'm not really gonna get like authentic practice with custom cards. Right, so did my opponent accept, or are we just like lagging a bunch? Okay, I guess the answer would be no. Really shouldn't be taking this long to find an opponent. I mean, unless I'm playing something other than, like, advanced ranked. And yeah, since I'm still running that Gren Maju, I want to go second as much as possible. And I was thinking maybe, I don't know, run 2 Deep Sea Divas instead of 3. And then just put a little bit more focus on the Gren Maju part of the deck again. Just trying to get a big Gren Maju out as often as possible, because with 2 copies of Pot of Desires as opposed to just 1, yeah, that should be just generally easier to just accomplish that. Send 1 from deck to graveyard, no response. Alright, so Fluffles and Frightfurs, I was gonna guess he was gonna play Branded Despia. As soon as I saw this, I was thinking he was playing Branded Despia, but I guess maybe not. So that sends Toy Vendor, which then searches out a bear. Okay. I don't really think there's like... I'm trying to think of a card that can just negate a set directly or activate a spell trap from the deck. I mean, no, Ash Blossom does not do that. Okay, so this part's not once per turn. I just really need to know if, like, whatever board he ends on, I'll be able to easily out or not. Itch and Shane, Fluffle Penguin makes apparently that. Can destroy one card on both players' fields. Does there have to be, like both targets? Oh, never mind. And does this do something when it's sent to the graveyard? Okay, I guess not. Okay, that does, though. Okay, I'm thinking I want to side in DD Crow to hit the vendor. Because he can just keep on using that for, like, more fluffles. Oh, shit. Good chance I want to just kaiju this away. Yeah, probably want to just kaiju that off. Then hopefully can just out the rest of the board. Like, note his hand size. I really hope I'm actually able to just out this. I'm really hoping it doesn't get another negate on board. And this is the only thing after those, just worry about not letting me play. So might as well see if anything else has... Okay, that technically can be quick effect. I mean, it's definitely possible to special summon on my turn. I think I'd kind of have to prioritize getting rid of this over this, though, still. Okay, that's a once per turn, though. Okay, this at least I could just remove with the Kaiju Slumber, maybe. Unless this just uses... Unless Masquerina just links it off or something. I feel like I kind of have to just tribute this thing off, if anything. I don't know. I mean, I want to like be able to remove that background and whatnot. Well, that can go pretty easily. It's just, what am I gonna do about the monsters with the Masquerina? I don't know. I mean, if I don't get rid of this, then I can just eat up one of my cards. I think I want to try and just wipe the back row here. That only can hit monster effects. That's already used up its effect. Let's just activate the Feather Duster and see what ends up happening. Oh, fuck. Now I can't special summon from extra deck. So I'm probably going to try to Kaiju Slumber here and just... I'm gonna see what happens if I attempt this here. Masquerina can do something in response. Or if he has a hand trap, I can just hit this off. And whatever gets summoned off that won't actually get blown up by Kaiju Slumber. But, yeah, I should ideally see myself killing off at least, like, one monster here. Okay, what the hell are you gonna summon with that? Okay, so he used, like, 4 monsters? Yeah, I'm dead certain that's a valid play. Whatever I summon's gonna have to attack because of Kaiju Slumber. Just, yeah. So I'm going to have to just swing into that access code that I assume is gonna have like 5,300 attack or something, or maybe even more. Move, please. One monster that was used as material for its Link Summon. I can't just go into Baroness. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna try to just dig for an answer with Allure. I don't know. Oh wait, I still can't. Banish. Well, I have to. I'm just seeing if this is actually winnable or if it's just outright not. I'm seeing if this is actually even possible to do anything at this point. Or if I literally just already lose. Could set this. Then 50-50 chance I get a Thunderbird on the board. And then in his draw phase, or standby phase, I fuse off this access code in my Thunderbird. And if I... Alright, 50-50 shot what I'm gonna go for works, or maybe even less than that. And probably gonna hit my Thunderbird. Knew it. Oh, fucking course, I knew it. Right now, I seriously think I just got, like... How many Link monsters are in there? 3 with different attributes. I think I literally have nothing to answer this board now. Even if he does go play like a dark monster or something, like my super probably will just be gone by the time that happens. Don't even know if I need to keep that in. It just literally didn't help. Thinking maybe, just maybe this could potentially be worth siding in, I don't know. I don't know. That might be worth a try, maybe? Probably want to get the second DD Crow in somewhere. Oh, I guess maybe also just, I don't know, Ash Blossom for good measure. Well, Drone Lock sticks. That might help a lot. That is, if I can just, like, OTK. Can add something from deck to hand. And then I'll probably just droll here. I'll droll at this point. And hopefully it's gonna resolve and don't just get called by. Alright, that just basically forced him to stop after Baguska. Change all face-up monsters to defense position and negate their effects. And that's in defense mode, so Lightning Storm can't just zap it. Kaiju Slumber's gonna remove it, though. I think I want to play this and then just drop the pot. I'm gonna Kaiju Slumber here. I could probably give myself like the weaker kaiju so I can just play alpha right next to my kaiju. Or I could just attempt to look at 2 more. Actually, I'm gonna look at 2 more cards with pot first. So, banish 10 off the top and maybe get 2 cards. Okay, nice. Alright, the other copy of Diva is in the deck still. Okay. I think we're gonna try special summon you in attack mode here. I'm gonna summon Alpha. It'd be nice to Lightning Storm, but literally can't. I have face-up cards. Normal summon Deep Sea Diva, and just because the other copy's gotta be in here, just fish her out. And then go into like my 2 favorite level 10 synchros. Probably go into Baroness first. And then maybe Cheng Ying. Probably likely Cheng Ying, because there's not much of a graveyard to hit at this point. Yeah, there's nothing really to hit in there, so probably just going to take this off the board. And this is gonna be like 7,000 damage incoming here. Unless something stops it. Yeah, minus 7,000. Then I just literally have to pass, and hopefully can just keep him at bay with one Baron de Fleur negate. That's an activated effect, which I'm kind of forced to just negate it. Okay, I wasn't expecting Eldritch to just randomly show up, but okay. If only I had the DD Crow in hand. If only I had a different hand trap from this. Because stuff in the graveyard, so obviously I'm not able to use it. And now I'm just gonna hope I can, I don't know, still hold on, but no idea if I can still hold on here. Oh shit, I could have declared Chen Yang. Okay, if he vanishes another card, I'll just declare this. I feel like I've missed the timing on 2 occasions. If a card is banished, it doesn't even have to be mine. Then again, never mind. That's in the way now. Yeah, then again, this is in the way. Okay, I think... to shuffling, yeah. There's always something that just gets past the protection from destruction. And I think I just die here. Yeah, probably. That's already interesting. That would make a Druklubian like OTK way more viable. If I only need to get through 4k life points. And yeah, I have like no negates. Can only hope like whatever board he sets up I can just easily rip apart. I'm doing alright. Lost my first match, but other than that, still. I mean, on game 2, at least I got close. If I got, like, a different hand trap, I don't know, maybe could have had a better chance of winning. Oh, Fizzes, welcome back. Which one? I'm guessing that's the name of the level, right? I was asking about the name of the corn song, just out of curiosity. If it's something I've heard of. Well, I guess not. Still actually have to look at that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, before this, I was doing some, like, Super Mario ROM hacking. Yeah, honestly, same here. Well, I'm not really playing right now. Like, first turns in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Really, they could take upwards 10 minutes, maybe even longer. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! But in the year 2022, like, first turns could easily take upwards like 10 minutes, maybe even longer. And I'm just hoping, like, whatever board, like, he ends on, I can pick apart. I guess I'm maybe gonna get my turn soon. I should probably just tribute this off. I'm going to just tribute that off with Godarla. And if that's, like... Okay, that... If I blow that up with Lightning Storm, he can just summon a hero from his hand. I have a Pot of Desires. I should probably just use it right now and see what my next two cards are, or attempt to. Fingers crossed. Chain what? Oh. Same attribute as the Scent Monster. I assume he's summoning Dark Law. Like, what does he do again? Oh, fuck's sake. So I'll draw two, and then he'll banish one at random. And then I lose a random card out of my hand from this. That's fine by me. If I draw into a Gren Maju, he's just going to be bigger. So that's fine by me. The banishing all my cards instead of putting them in the graveyard can definitely help me out, not gonna lie. Another copy of Mask Change. Okay, I probably want to just drop the Lightning Storm now. Thinking maybe it's best I drop this now and then just trade in after. Yeah, pretty sure I can attempt to do this. And then this is going to go off. Okay, so I can summon my Alpha if I want, since you'll have a monster on board. Even then, I'm thinking I still want to just look at two more cards, maybe. And hopefully just draw to something nice. Alright, he can give one of his monsters 2,500 attack. And he still has a face-down Mask Change in the back row, anyways. What else? And yeah, that's what I was worried about right there. Hopefully be able to keep on going. Nope. Yeah, safe to say I needed to like keep on drawing, but just couldn't. It doesn't change anything, really. Just asking myself like how I want to side here. Okay, Nibiru I think will be a good bet. Nibiru should work, ideally, against them. Yeah, sure. Okay, maybe I'll just do that instead. And just hope for the best. Right, I gotta let him play, like, whenever he can. Don't have any hand traps here. We're just setting a monster and we're setting a monster and we're passing? Set one pass? I'm gonna guess he has a hand trap if he just had to set a monster and— oh, what? If he just had to set a monster and pass. I was thinking maybe just, I don't know, drew into too many hand traps or something, but apparently, oh, that's not the case. Just thinking what I want to discard here. I mean, I want to look in more cards, or attempt to. Triple Tactics, can't use this, and Bigfoot I could try to use. Really tempted to just discard my alpha here. Since it's starting to become apparent, I don't think I'm going to be playing it at the rate we're going. Kind of apparent I'm not going to play the guy, so I'll just try and look at more cards. Okay. 2 draw unlock. I don't need 2. I want to make sure I'm not discarding that. Then I'll just attempt to get a Bigfoot on the board. Works out for me. Kaiju. Alright, so I'm just sitting on a bunch of hand traps and a triple tactics talent I can't use because he's not activating anything during my main phase. I'll just attack over this face down monster and then I guess I'll just pass the turn. I don't know what else to do. I think that's literally all I can do. And hopefully this can just stick around, and if so, I might just win by default off this. Setting another monster and we're passing. I'm guessing my guy just bricked hard here. 2 turns in a row, just set 1 pass. But yeah, this isn't 2005 or anything. I'm gonna go into Baroness at this point. Just destroy the monster and then just attack, like, for... yeah, I can attack for, like, 3,000. And then can negate, like, one of the next effects he tries to play. What's there to think about? So is he gonna just do that in response to me trying to destroy, so you technically keep your monster? So he's gonna play it after? Right. Fine by me. And I have an Ash Blossom, a Droll Unlock. I don't know, good chance I win this one. Plus a Baron de Fleur negate that's yet to be used. Well, I have to let that resolve. Just activate this, please. I don't even know if I need, like, this many D-shifters. Might maybe just opt to put a board breaker in his place, I don't know. And again, I think I'm gonna get asked to go first, so maybe I want to just keep all these on hand and just try and stop his first turn. I don't know, maybe just want to hang on to the hand traps or something, if I'm gonna be asked to instead just go first here. And again, is Crow really gonna do much of anything against this deck, I'm wondering. I don't know, I think it might. I'll just take one copy though, because I'm honestly not sure. Oh, never mind. I thought for sure I was going to be asked to go first. Okay. Alright, my hand's literally, like, mostly sideboard cards now, I see. So if he does 5 summons before he gets in a gate, I could summon Nibiru and hopefully that just shuts him down. And again, I'm gonna also hope I can actually just set up a board myself because I got mostly hand traps and just destruction to fuck with his board. That's 2 summons thus far. Alright. I mean, pretty sure DPE just can't stop or dodge Nibiru. I'd be more concerned, like, if I didn't have the Rock or Kaiju to just tribute that off. Alright, now we're on 3 summons, okay. Yeah, still have to hope, like, if I do go through with the Nibiru play, like, I can actually just... Then again, like, I might not even be able to, because I might not even summon enough. Nope, he only played 3 monsters. So that, he just dodged the Rock. Troll and Lockbird, okay then. Huh. You can add 1 hero from your deck to your hand. Yeah, my hand is literally just full of hand traps and floodgates. Like, I seriously, like, don't even know if I'll be able to get on the board this game. Like, I'm just worried sick I won't be able to get on the board here. I don't even know if I want to try to Allure of Darkness, because if I just don't draw into a dark monster, I'm basically just kind of screwed. I'll be in an even worse position. Alright, just my second copy. Yeah. So DPE shouldn't be able to summon itself, it's a warrior type, and so is this. So the DPE is just gone, pretty much, for the rest of the game, I'd assume. Yeah, but now I need to figure out how I'm getting on the board here. If I just can't get on the board for a couple turns, I die anyways. More hand traps. I seriously need to just get on the board, and I literally can't do that. Alright, minus another 25. Okay, can't use it twice. I need to get on the board. Okay. Yeah, I'm really thinking on this one. Like, I mean, I don't want to have like a random card you ripped out of my hand that might help me. Good chance I just lose due to like not even be able to get on the board at all. Because my hand's full of hand traps. I'm forced to banish this here. Then I think I want to just Kaiju Slumber here. Special summon, attack, and then... yeah, give him the weaker Kaiju. And hopefully, I don't know, like, my hand traps just stop him from getting further ahead in the game. Plus this, too, of course. Ash Blossom. Never mind. Okay, so he's gonna add, I'm gonna draw here. He's gonna add, and then I'm just gonna draw. Unless, I don't know, this gets negated too. Set 1 pass. Another... I have 1 kaiju left in the deck, so this is a dead card. Just so as like 1 less card I draw into later. Unfortunately, I can't summon either one. I have to try and run over this guy. Alright. Now again, just force the pass. Yep. I have more kaijus than I need, like way more than I need right now. And the beaver that's probably gonna do just fuck all at this point. And a dead kaiju slumber. It must be special summon with Dark Fusion. And I have absolutely no response to this. I mean, of course I wouldn't. If this just pops out... Yeah. Less than or equal to those cards. Yes, this just... Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so good to know Nibiru did absolutely nothing. Yeah, good to know I started just, like, really, like, struggling to get on the board. Alright, what are we playing against here? 60 card branded, I guess? Deck. Place this on the bottom of the deck. Send one, like, Fallen of Abas, the graveyard, sure. Then just gonna draw one. I'd hit that with Ash Blossom, the Brand of Fusion, but it seems like I just never have that on hand to hit the Brand of Fusion ever. Would have been so fucking funny if he didn't have the dark monster to discard. Or banish. Okay. Thinking my best bet is to just fuse some of the board away here. Yeah, probably gonna fuse some board away. Alright, what did he banish? Oh, Tragedy. Oh, now I really gotta just carefully pick which monsters I'm getting rid of, I see. I have to pick carefully what I want to get rid of. So ideally, I'd like to hit the back row first, and then the front row. Alright, so there is a Despia and a Fairy Tale Snow, of course. I'm not sure if I should try my luck to find an answer to the Brandon Red that was set. Well, I'm gonna look anyways. Trade in and Alpha, okay. Alright, I'm down 600 more then. Well, I can't use the other desires. Maybe I'll just Super Poly now, I don't know. Yeah, I'm seriously wondering how I'm supposed to play through like all this disruption. I don't even have any clue. No, I think I'm just gonna go look for another, like, 2 cards. I know I can't Desires. I've already done that once this turn. Trade in and Droll and Lockbird. I'm not getting the help I'm really not getting the help I need here. Not exactly getting the help I need with the back row at all. Harpy's Feather Duster, okay. And Thunderbird. And then I'll probably just super poly the monsters away after taking the back row out. Kind of really start digging for that. Just thinking what I want to, like, fuse away at this point. What should I fuse away here? That stays... No, it's gonna go in the graveyard, regardless. I'm gonna probably... This can't, like, banish anything, or whatever. What did I discard? Oh, good question. I gotta discard Paw of Desires. Yeah, discarding now, I guess. I'm pretty sure I didn't normal summon yet this turn. Probably want to just... I think I'm going to throw a Predator counter on the Mirror Jade at this point. That also might just force out the Fairy Tale Snow. Thinking on this one. If I kill the Mirror Jade here, it's going to wipe my board, actually. I'm guessing there's, like, no way to win this because the snow is just going to, like, not let me do anything, right? Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, wait, wasn't this... oh, wait. This was summoned off of Ad Libitum, right? After, like... Okay, I think, like, he used this effect on the previous turn, then, like, resummoned it off of Ad Libitum, so... I guess he actually can do that. So does it still negate the effects? So I think I might want to run this over. Just thinking what I want to kill here. I'll probably try and run the Albion over. Seriously thinking it doesn't even matter what I do. We're gonna set a Gren Maju here. I'm not gonna have my board nuked, because this didn't die. Oh, fuck's sake. Even if I want to draw Unlock Bird, I won't be able to. Or might not be able to, I should say. So I guess he banished, like, what, 2 cards off his field? Well, this is not going to do anything. That does nothing. I don't know, just I'm gonna give myself, like, more disruption here. I don't know, these might be good at breaking his board, I don't know. That might be an option to just also try to break boards. Ugh, whatever. Okay. Some hand traps. Unless, I don't know, this gets negated or something. Called it. Banish one of that declared card from your main deck. Either, like, don't have the Ash Blossom, or, like, if I do have it, it just gets negated. I mean, at least if it goes and plays as Brandon in red, or tries to, I could maybe stop that with the Crow. Or, I don't know, I guess he uses it here. Do I want to let that resolve? I don't know, maybe I'll just draw my second copy or some shit. Oh, right, Mirror Jade. And still, like, 2 cards I haven't yet seen, and... Let me guess, like... Oh. I see. Really tempted to just wipe the board here. I mean, if I do that now, I think you can just... Mirror Jade here, maybe? I want to look at... Fuck it, I want to look at more cards. Might make it a little bit easier to decide what I'm doing at that point. I don't know. Hopefully didn't just knock out too many kaijus with that. Should still be able to activate it. But just can barely activate it, though. If I do that now, he just banishes something, I guess, with his Mirror Jade. Send something from extra deck to graveyard just to get some more card advantage. Looks like he's kind of running low on cards, so... Or I trade it. Or I can trade in this kaiju later. I'll just try and resolve this now, see what happens. Yep. Well, something's still at least going to get wiped off the board here, so I can summon kaijus. So it banished itself? Okay. I think I'm still probably gonna get myself the stronger one. So Mirror Jade banished itself, so... It can't just wipe my board in that case. That's interesting. Gonna try to trade in here for 2 cards. Trade in and... of course. Of course I get no additional help. I can take 4,500 life points off, maybe. So that's Masquerade and... what is this in the graveyard? Add 1 polymerization or normal spell or fusion spell. Really hoping he can't just come back off this 1, like, fusion spell. Or whatever else. Because, of course, I can't respond to it. Ritual Fusion? Hang on a minute. If your opponent controls a Ritual Fusion, I don't control either of these. Watch this somehow be an OTK. Or I just draw into, like, garbage on my next draw and just can't do anything anyways. Or this, even. I'm guessing you can just get me here. That's what I'm guessing at that point. I don't even know if I want to go for like another like game with the Gren Maju deck, or I might just switch to custom cards instead and see how that goes. Yeah, so off stream I was just trying to like brainstorm more like custom card deck ideas. And then I remembered, like, one of my favorite cards as a kid was Horus the Black Flame Dragon, level 8. So I wanted to see what kind of, like, Horus-themed custom cards existed. And thus I made such a deck, and depends on how long it takes to actually find a match or a game. See if I can find a game quickly, just so you can see that in action. Granted, yeah, for custom cards, it takes significantly longer on average to just find a match. Or even just the game. Acceptance, yeah, this goes. Oh, hey, I recognize this card. Okay, I'm likely not going first. That's what I thought, because I lost the rock, paper, scissors. Right, so majority of those are just not custom cards. Can add one specifically listed Teller Knight in their text. What are the other, like, things here? Can apparently use, like, one of those effects, like... both of those, like, once per turn? And this does... Oh, are all his cards... all his cards have the Rush dual frame? Yeah, it's hoping, like, I won't, like... yeah, hoping I'll be able to just play past whatever board I get here. Can give up your normal draw this turn. Okay, so what can I do and what can I not do? Cannot send your from the deck to the graveyard. Just let me clarify what this means. I mean, I just want to know, like, what I can and can't do here on this board. During your battle phase only. Forgot to erase that part. So, basically he's not supposed to, like, apply. During your battle phase only, they gain, like, 1,000 attack once per turn. That doesn't look like it's quick effect. Half damage if they got a monsters. Huh. These look like they do not look like quick effects. Can't special summon monsters out of the graveyard except for warrior types. Dang. That sort of does get in the way of what I want to be doing with my dragons. Yeah, I'm still just reading everything else that's on his board. Each time a Teller Knight monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle or card effect, banish one card in the graveyard. Okay. I can't special summon my monsters out of my graveyard, though. That's disappointing. Otherwise, I'd just literally do that, if I could. Yeah, safe to say this puts me in a pretty shit spot right here. Already. Add one Horus monster from deck to hand. I'm gonna attempt to resolve this. I'm probably grabbing the level 4 guy. Yeah, so this deck also likes to summon out of the graveyard, but under this, I can't. This is probably going to be like my normal summon, then I think I'm going to go into Red MD here, and then into this with Red MD. I'm gonna hope this guy sticks, otherwise I'm really in deep shit. Attempt to summon. Oh. Oh, fuck. Send one Teller Knight to the graveyard, negate the activation, destroy that. And draw one. And draw a card. Holy shit. Oh, I guess I'll dump something in the graveyard that I literally cannot summon. Otherwise, I feel like I would really just know what to do here. Also, don't have a face-up Horus, so I can't use the other effect on this either. This also can't resolve itself under... Yeah. I'm gonna just double check, but I'm fairly certain I... Because I could put Deer Note in my graveyard instead of this guy. To then have something to revive. And if that gets blown out too, then I don't know, I think I'm screwed. Unless there's no takebacks. Apparently, I think I'm going to be okay to just, like, take back my play here. Let's just confirm that it's okay to just take back my play. If anything, I just want to confirm it. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I already did my normal summon, so... I can revive this guy, but I can't summon this. I'll have just a 2100 attack. Just this once. And no more, and even then I might still be screwed regardless. Attack for, I don't know, 1050. He controls no monsters, so should only be taking 1050 according to this. I better fucking have like removal on the sideboard if we get to play another game. Alright, that's fine. I assume, like, these effects stack if he has, like, 2 Stellar Kingdoms, right? And even then, like, this can beat over my guy regardless. All other cards on the field to the hand? Okay. Could just reactivate his spells, though. One random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. Not even sure if this matters too much. Alright, minus 21. This card with XE's Materialist sent to the graveyard. You can target one Teller Knight monster in your graveyard. Okay, so he attacked me and then just played the Kingdom back down. Good chance I'm just losing here because I can't out this field spell. Shuffle, like, into... okay. Nice. That's gonna do nothing, basically, as far as I'm concerned. Don't even know if this guy's running trap cards. Well... oh wait, never mind. But I can't even get on the board right now. Probably literally doesn't matter, I just cannot get on the board. Can destroy 2 cards on the field. And one of your own. Not even sure if there's like any point in just negotiating or bothering with this, because good chance I just lose regardless. Oh, never mind. I have to attempt it at least. See if I can go through with this. So is he activating it? Yes. Negate the activation, destroy, and draw 1 card. Pass. And yeah, that's another, like, counter trap. I was supposed to lose, like, extra life points earlier. I should be dead by this point. Yeah, let's just say I'm dead now. I would like to go again and try and side in something that outs this field spell. Never mind. I'll try that again, I suppose. I got hosed pretty badly by that field spell. Yeah, the Horus deck I put together definitely likes to... it likes to summon out of the graveyard. It likes to play from the graveyard, but under that field spell, it couldn't do that. See, I got hosed pretty badly. I'm actually gonna just quickly make some adjustments to the Horus with custom cards list. I think I maybe just want to throw some more like spell trap removal in here. I don't know, maybe just move these to the side or something. I'll see if I end up in another custom card game or not. Let's see. Okay. Good luck, have fun, my guy. Huh. This hand, though. Okay, if this is in the... Okay, I think this hand, I don't even think I can do anything with this hand here. Those need a tribute to summon with a normal summon. I think this hand is literally just trash here. Can't activate this or anything. Can't get this in the graveyard. And the effect of Ice Deity... I bricked. Yeah. Level 4 or lower. That's level 5. Hang on a minute, that's level 5. Okay. Okay. Yeah, kind of this, literally the same problem I'm having, just too high level to just use. Okay. That works. Cannot summon, he cannot. Can only summon beast monsters. That's a level 6, how? That's a level... Unless, I don't know. Oh, never mind. I don't know, I would typically just send the monster to the graveyard first and then do the level 6 summon. Okay, it's good. That card sent to graveyard, can discard one Spirit Wolf monster and just resummon it, apparently. Minus 24. I can't kill it because I don't have a Darkest Horus on the field. Yeah, I can only hope, I don't know, I just draw into something I can actually use. Just anything at all I can use. Target one Horus monster in your graveyard. I do not have a Horus monster in my graveyard. Alright, set this and... Oh my god, set this and pet. Okay. Once return, you can return to your deck Spirit Wolf monsters. Special summon from the extra deck. Cannot attack with non-beast monsters. Oh shit. I like how beast is capitalized to really emphasize the point. No need to shout. Like, I get it. I can't attack with non-beast monster. Yeah, if this gets put in the graveyard, I could at least try to do something. Maybe. Yeah, this can just banish itself from graveyard to let me try and do something at least. Not just be stuck with nothing I can play. Alright, then I'm gonna take another 2400 at least. Alright, minus 2400. True, one Spirit Wolf to destroy one card in the field. And I can't use that either. I can't wait to just show him all my set cards that I can't use. Tell him just how badly I bricked. If you flip summon this and it has like 800 at least, or that. I bricked so bad. That was particularly bad. I want to give this another go, but I don't know if he does. Maybe have like more of an actual like interesting game. Okay. If I fucking brick again, I swear. If I just brick again, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I mean, I can discard this with other cards and then still like be able to make use out of them. It's just I couldn't draw into a Dragon Ravine or anything like that either. Like, I was just completely like stuck with cards that were just impossible to use at the moment. I'm gonna guess we're not gonna get a Synchro Xyz or Link monster, so this is getting sided out. Alright, I'm just gonna hope I don't brick again for the second game in a row. Oh, doesn't look like I'm bricking this time. I think I only have like one Zayamine in the deck. So if I can get the Punk Engine to start rolling, then, well, then that should put me in a really good spot if the Punk Engine gets to just go off. So I'm gonna probably be just discarding. If I discard, can banish that. Yeah, since I'm assuming I don't have like another like. Well, I could summon this. I do have Italy targets, so maybe I'll keep that. I'm gonna discard Foxy Tune, and I think I'll just discard something else. Whatever. So to grave with both of these. So I'm gonna go into level 8. Yeah, I can synchro summon a level 8, and I'm just gonna go with Calaverite Dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna summon Deer Note. Well, summon something off of Deer Note first, and then Calaverite's gonna just send stuff from deck to graveyard. Can send one Dragon-type monster from deck to graveyard, then add Dragon-type monster from deck to hand. So I'll probably just put each effect once per turn. Or I could put that in the hand and just summon it off Arrival of Horus or something. Actually, I think this is gonna go in the graveyard? This into grave. Actually, yeah, this into graveyard. And then I think I'll put the Water Horus in the hand. With Calaverite. Because then I'm gonna go and just overlay my 2 level 8s into this guy. And then Red Eyes Xyz monster as material. Special summon 1 Red Eyes from my graveyard. And then I'll activate my Arrival of Horus. It's gonna probably be the level 6. Oh shit, I could've just... Oh, it's a rock type, never mind. Declare. Special summon. And then when that's normal or special summon, I can special summon a Fire Horus monster. And then I guess just to deal with any potential back row Twin Twisters. And then at the end phase, I'll just go into Darkest Horus level 8, who can just negate any spell card activation he wants. I didn't brick, in fact, went crazy with the Punk Engine and some custom cards. This in particular, just getting you like access to like 2 cards out of your deck. I have like literally even more unbalanced decks than this. Not even sure if I should tell him in chat, like I have even like worse decks than this to play against. He just passed. I'm willing. I don't know if I'm gonna get a game 3 if I just. Yeah, literally just did that. I don't know. I guess I could say I agree. I mean, I'm guessing if you like don't have the outs to like this stuff, then just what are you supposed to do? Oh, what does this do again? I literally only just use this to go into the rank 9. Alright, absolutely nothing besides be a 3k beater if it's got no materials. Yep. And negate spells. Like if, for example, like someone had super polymerization and wanted to just use it, then I wouldn't be able to stop that. Or Dark Ruler no more. Those would probably at least help somewhat try and out a board like this. I mean, a board like this, you can definitely out if you have the right cards, but if you don't, yeah. I guess I can say I agree. Yeah, so I guess if anyone wants to just see the whole deck in its current state, then by all means. So for hand traps, I'm only carrying 2 Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbit in the main board. Well, yeah, it is a psychic type, so in case I just need another emergency teleport target, I have one. That's another like sort of play I can make with this if, I don't know, I don't need to summon the Punk Zayamin. So yeah, the Punk engine is here. Just 2 emergency teleport, 1 Zayamin, 1 Deer Note, and 1 Foxy Tune. So that gets Zayamin out. Zayamin searches Foxy Tune, then Foxy Tune discards itself plus one of your other cards, and yeah, this can be summoned out of the graveyard by the lower level Darkest Horus. And this can also be summoned out of the graveyard by a lower level Darkest Horus as well. Contribute this card, special summon Darkest Horus level 8 from deck or graveyard. So the Dark Horus level 6s and level 8s are like kind of good choices to just discard to a Foxy Tune, because you can just summon them back from the graveyard anyways. And the Magma Horus and the Frieza Horuses also can just summon themselves out of graveyard as well, so also like good targets to just discard and pitch. Plus a few of these cards that just search Horuses out also can just be banished from graveyard to activate like another effect. And the quick plays that interact with Darkest Horus cards also just have an in-graveyard effect. So if they're discarded to Foxy Tune, then you can still get some mileage out of them regardless. And then, yeah, typically that's the play to just search out Deer Note to give yourself the materials to do a level 8 Synchro Summon. If I was better at just getting, like, Links in Graveyard, then Borreload would be another option. Chaos Ruler might also be, like, an interesting option, but I'm just much preferring to go into Calaverite Dragon. To send one Dragon-type monster from deck to graveyard, could just pick one of these, who can easily be just summoned off, like, their lower-level counterpart anyways. Or one of these that can also just summon out of the graveyard, so hardly a big deal as being put in the graveyard. It's just super easy to summon. And then another Dragon-type from deck to hand. So often would opt to maybe just pick one of these, or could put this in the graveyard instead. And then the Deer Note, when it just goes to the graveyard from the field, after just summoning the level 8 Synchro, I can just summon the Foxy Tune back, and then just have 2 level 8s on board to go into the rank 8 Red Eyes, and then overlay on top of that the rank 9 Red Eyes, who can then detach like one of its 3 materials to summon back the Red Eyes Darkness Metal that the Calaverite Dragon sent to the graveyard. And then the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon can special summon any Dragon-type monster from hand or graveyard, like once per turn. I just kind of have this in here. I mean, I have Halki in case I ever want to use it, but I'm just using like the Punk engine and then just the Calaverite engine as well. Calaverite just searching out some dragons to use, and then just Foxy Tune coming back to just rank 8 with this Calaverite. And then going into this eventually. Then if I want to just revive one of my Red Eyes that I could opt to just literally send off the Calaverite, I can. So these are just extremely good at special summoning dragons out of the graveyard, and they're also rather easy to summon as well. Yeah, plus they could also easily get summoned off this, just another like added bonus. Yeah, being Red Eyes monsters, like they probably get all sorts of like support, especially with custom cards. They probably get even crazier support, such as this guy. So for like the Horus cards, of course, 3 Darkest Horus level 4s. And for the most part, these are kind of just like strictly better versions, just upgrades over the actual like Horus the Black Flame Dragon cards. Where this can special summon itself instead of hogging up your normal summon if you want. And none of these darker Horuses actually have to successfully kill a monster in battle to like level up. They just need to like stay on the field to like the end phase, making them even easier to just level up. So going first, you can just level them up if, yeah, instead of having to just run over a monster, which you can't on the very first turn of the game. These can level up going first. And yeah, like with the right setup, I can just rather easily get into a Darkest Horus level 6, who can then just let me start the game off with Darkest Horus level 8 on the board. And yes, even the level 6 version apparently can just negate any spell card at will, unless, say, it's like a Super Poly or a Dark Ruler no more that just blocks like card effects from like being used in response. So any of these could also just shut down like most of or all of your opponent's spell cards, bar very few exceptions. And of course, Darkest Horus level 8 just also can just negate any spell card activation pretty much. In addition to not being possible to tribute or being destroyed by card effects. And he's just summoned off of level 6 staying on the field for a turn. And then I have 2 Flame Deity Magma Horus and 2 Ice Deity Frieza Horus. So if this is summoned off the other, like, deity that I just showed you, can destroy up to 2 cards on the opponent's field, then if I destroy 2 cards, I draw 2 cards. If a Fire Horse monster is sent to the graveyard to activate its effect, or destroy by battle. So, like, upon any of these just leveling up, then I can just summon the Magma Horus from hand, or even if it's in the graveyard, it can be summoned from there too. And if normal special summoned, if I have, like, Frieza in the graveyard or in the hand, then I can just summon that. And then, when this is normal or special summoned, I can summon, like, another Horus monster that's a fire monster. So this, for example, could just start a chain where it summons... Well, this gets summoned off of, say, let's just say if Horus levels itself up to level 8 here. So that starts a chain where I play Magma Horus, to then play Frieza Horus, to then resummon back the level 6 that just tribute itself to get to the level 8. That's definitely a theoretical play I can make. And then, yeah, I guess for spells and traps, I have, like, 3 Horse Alliance. I typically just go for the level 4s, the ones I can actually normal summon with nothing else on board, from deck to hand. And if this is in graveyard, can banish this card and tribute 1 Horse level monster to just basically level it up. So it is basically just both like a search for Horus from deck to hand. Basically, it's both a tutor and a level up staple to the same card. Another just card that lets me add Horus from deck to hand. With another, like, effect in graveyard that can just allow you to normal summon a Horus monster with no tribute. Which would include also one of these. Those also count. Another card to just let me summon, but... Another card to get horses out of the deck, but this just summons it straight to the field. And I would just typically go for the level 4 anyway. Cool. Can only activate 1 per turn, but only have 1. Level up, I don't even know if I'm going to bother keeping this, or I just maybe replace it with Arrival of Horus instead. I'm going to probably honestly just replace the level up. Because I have, like, 3, like, level ups that are staple to a tutor for a Horus anyways, so... I'm going to just probably swap that out then. And just put this in its place. Can only use one of these, each effect of one of these per turn. Dragon Ravine to just let me start sending dragons from the deck to the graveyard. Really something I want to have in a deck that's kind of just full of dragons that can just special summon themselves out of the graveyard anyways. 2 Flame Strike the Darkest Horus. Can just destroy cards. Or just, again, let me search for a Darkest Horus monster to put into the hand. Or can just recur one of these spell cards, but there's only like one other target in this deck list for it to try and recur. And that's like an in-archetype monster reborn for Darkest Horus, but only lasts for 1 turn. Again, if this ends up in the graveyard, I can just use it to search out one of my Darkest Horus monsters and just go from there. This is another means of just reviving Horus monsters. So it can revive any of the Horus monsters, unless this was not properly special summoned by level 6 here first. Also, another way this is just strictly better than its real card counterpart. This just says must first be special summoned by the effect of a Darkest Horus card. As opposed to can only be special summoned by Horus level 6 and not by any other way. So if I level up into level 8 here, this somehow gets killed, and I want to just bring it back to the field, I can use Monster Reborn to resurrect it, or one of these to just resummon it. Whereas with real Horus level 8, you cannot do that. We all know what this does. Throne of Horus, another means of just getting one of these Horus cards from deck to hand. And also just provides additional protection for some of my monsters. Emergency Backfire if I run into an opponent playing like Synchro Xyz or Link monsters. Shuffling them back is a fairly good form of removal. One Raigeki, one Feather Duster, just random staple cards here and there. Foolish Burial, definitely a good fit for this deck, where a lot of the monsters can easily just summon themselves out of graveyard. Jet Synchron also included. And again, might consider also just looking at like level 7 synchros or whatever. So I can maybe just turn one of my level 6s plus this guy into a level 7 synchro. And see what kind of good stuff I find there. Two Emergency Teleport to just start the Punk Engine, and two Twin Twisters for Spell Trap removal. It's also like, but mostly just literally staple cards in the sideboard. Including like only one custom card, which just, it's super flexible with the options it gives you. But granted, it can only be used like if one of your like monsters is just destroyed and sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, which doesn't always come up, but should come up fairly often. And you can do, like, you have a lot of choices as to like what you want to do with this last stand here. All of which are good. This is basically Foolish Burial, but actually no, slightly better. It can send any card. So yeah, it can be Monster Reborn, slightly better Foolish Burial. Really good form of removal. Doesn't target or destroy, just sends to graveyard. And can also just recur like not just one of your spell traps, but even an opponent's. So yeah, this is definitely like a really neat little custom card. And then I guess for extra deck, I have Beatrice, so I've yet to summon her. Mainly here because she can just send monsters from deck to graveyard. Or even just cards in general, which this deck likes. So this just has some like removal. This can just remove stuff, but it's not, sadly it's not a quick effect. So that sort of holds it back. Plus the ability to just negate something on board also, which is cool. This is mainly just here to rank up into this, which can't be destroyed or targeted by opponent's card effects. And each time the opponent plays something, they take 1,000 damage, so basically even like shittier to have to play against this than Masquerade. Plus the application of just revive a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon that was just sent off of this. And then like whatever you add it to hand, you can just opt to summon off of the Red Eyes that was summoned out of the graveyard. Horus Crossover, one lighter fire normal summon monster. Granted, if you summon the Ghost Ogre off the Emergency Teleport, then that criteria won't be met, but something else you can do with the Ghost Ogre if you don't need her as a hand trap is just go into this. And this is a dragon which you can just banish to just go into Red Eyes Darkness Metal. And you can also just get rid of the Jet Synchron this way too if it's normal summoned. Plus, you can just revive a Horus monster at the expense of just locking you out of the rest of your extra deck for that turn. Horus Master, I can't even recall the last time I played this. This card's Link summoned, again, can just add a Horus card from deck to hand, but there's just so many other like options to make it even easier. But the effect to just summon a Horus out of the graveyard is kind of neat. And summoning a fire monster to like one of the zones this points to with Jet Synchron, he makes that easy. Yeah, if this ends up in the graveyard, then you can just pitch your worst card, or just pitch a card that can just be revived from the graveyard anyways. Or can just banish itself from the graveyard to do something else like this. To then just put Jet Synchron in one of the zones that Horus Master Link Arrow points to then just revive one of your Horus monsters if there's one there. Crystron Halki Fibrax just to further extend into stuff like Jet Synchron. Can pretty easily just get you over into Access Code Talker even. who's just absurdly good at just closing out games. If you just get like one monster that's like big enough, you can easily just close out a game with this, with 5300 attack access code. I mean, this is a neat little option, doesn't really come up. I mean, have like more like fire monsters than anything else, so this is like less astounding. Yeah, Warlord Savage is also like an interesting option. Granted, I had to get like a Link monster in the graveyard to actually make it worth going into this. Definitely like the Synchro monster I'm going into the most so far, as I mentioned already. Just both sending a dragon type from deck to graveyard and adding one from deck to hand is just stupidly good. In a deck full of dragon monsters just can easily summon themselves out of the graveyard anyways. It's just sort of like disruption, like quote-unquote removal by just putting cards face down. Just rendering them blank while they're face down. Yeah, because Zeamene's an Earth Tuner, so I could go into this. If I theoretically want to, for some reason, I could go into that. And it's easy to just make the banish card on the field happen, because it has an ability that just lets you like pay 600 life points. If you have a psychic monster in your graveyard, just put back to hand and then thus just banish a card. And then this also just can remove like up to 2 cards off the opponent's field, at the expense of not being able to attack directly if it does so. Oh, plus it can revive itself easily, apparently. I don't know, I guess maybe like some other time sometime I'll look at level 7 custom synchro monsters and see what I can maybe find that interests me. I guess one more for the hell of it. Actually, no, I changed my mind. It's been 2 hours. 2 hours, 16 minutes, I'll just go. I'll just end stream, I guess, instead. Well, I did notice them. Is what finally over? No. Okay, I'm gonna just look at the random replay this guy put. Goat players. I'm gonna guess goat format, alright. Definitely. Wait, Time Steal was allowed back then? I know that very recently came off the list. Is this guy gonna get... Is this blue player just gonna get locked out of drawing entirely? Is the blue player just gonna be, like, completely shit out of luck here? Mask of Darkness, return Time Steal over and over. Next play. This might be a quick game, I don't know. Okay, oh. I thought this was gonna be an even quicker game, to be honest. So Ring can't just kill the blue player here. Like, this could just negate the ring anyways, apparently. Time seal again. You're not gonna set a monster? Grave robber. There's only a giant tornado in there to steal anyways, apparently. Okay, attack for 200. I don't see what's... I don't at all see what's wrong with this game so far. Just looks like a normal game of Go to me, to be honest. Wow. Yeah, that was gonna be... I knew that was gonna be a quick one. He had 4 back row and couldn't use any of them under decree. I knew that was gonna be a quick one. Yeah, back when Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity were legal. I discard the card I drawn. Calm down. Let's go. Man. Blue player called a judge. Or I'm getting judge. Please just play the fucking game, nerd. Okay, we can wait if you're gonna have obnoxious. Oh, so this... Okay, I guess this is why the replay was shared. I'll report for slow play. Okay. Just finish the game, moron. Hate entitled YouTube freaks, man. So this is where the trash talk begins. Just play the game, man. You just play slow or I'll drop off. Now let's play. Don't understand why you act like a big baby, LMFAO. Your opponent has the opportunity to think without you spamming buttons and rushing constantly. You were delusional. Just pick up the pace and play. The judge will literally tell you you're wasting time. I don't know who the hell I'm supposed to side with here. Definitely, yeah, blue player is definitely talking way more shit than the red player. Lol. Okay, we are waiting, lol. It's okay, mate. You're a nerd. This means so much to you, so we can wait. Nope, we are waiting. Sure. Reporting for time wasting. You wasted so much time already, says the guy who's just trash talking, and... I don't know, like, the time you spent trash talking, to be honest, could be spent playing the game? Maybe? Can't stand jackasses like you. Literally ruin this site. You're one to talk, it's so ironic. Dude, you're a clown. Lol, do you even hear yourself? Just don't get speak till the judges get here. Deserve to be insulted and mocked for a clown dance from you, puppet. Cool, sure, the judges will think you are a fine character. I don't know, I kind of have to go with the guy that's just not, like, resulting to ad hominems and just personally attacking the other player. Yeah, I just go with the guy by default who's not just trolling the other player. Calling him a clown and shit like that. Granted, there's, like, definitely worse shit you can be calling the other player. I've done nothing but ask pace of play improve, and did actions quicker to speed up pace, and you got upset. And threatened to report me to judge. To win this measly game, it's so low. We have done thing ahead of time. You constantly ask to rush even when they're 3 seconds into another move. You spam buttons, you insult people. Yes, you're doing everything right. Like you're an actual nerd who need the validation of the elo from this game to somehow live. Actual freak behavior. I'm not reading all that. I don't care enough. Do they just keep on going? Till the... Okay, they do just keep on going till there's a judge. Hey, judge. Can I speak first? My opponent's been taking an incredibly long time to make plays this match. I don't know, I guess another reason I side with the red player is I kind of just, like, dawdle on my matches as well, just sitting around. Even if it's just kind of apparent that I'm gonna just lose anyways. I'm just, like, really thinking, like, if I can somehow win anyways. Trying to get myself more screen time if that's even a thing. I'm not getting any screen time at all anywhere. Opponent was spamming buttons, doing things ahead of time during my turns. Telling me to constantly rush 3 seconds into trying to think of a move. And he constantly insults as well. I mean, the blue player, I don't really think, like... I wouldn't really say he'd be winning this argument per se if he's just resorting to, like, insulting the other guy. Like, that's just a sign you don't know really how to debate for shit. If you're just resulting to calling the other guy a clown or stuff like that. Or saying things like, oh yeah, here's my favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite. Or nerd, or just... Granted, yeah, there's worse shit to be calling another player. Yeah, compared to like one other replay I saw recently, like this is kind of tame. Last turn before current board I took before he attacked because he took mages to attack. Then this turn I flip Trinade as soon as I can. He obviously had to drop off to activate, so obviously that happens before. I discard the card, and then he freaks out and pauses the game and threatens to report me for what he said above. Because you're actually obnoxious and also the insulting. Yeah, from what I've seen with like previous replays where judges were called, typically like insulting isn't like that much of a reason to just pause the game or just really like disqualify someone. I mean, it's still like unsporting conduct and just you shouldn't be doing it. Plus, yeah, you're making yourself just look like an asshole who wouldn't be able to like win a proper debate because apparently you don't know how to actually debate. Apparently all you know how to do is just talk down on people. Didn't insult them before any of this and hardly said a word. Why are you interrupting me? Because I'm explaining the situation. Be patient, man. Ask first, genius. So annoying. Anyways, he then made us sit here for 12 minutes. And then unpaused because no judge and was like, oh yeah, we can continue now. Judge can look at locks. I'm not getting into this with you. I want to see what the judge said after this. You can see where he slow plays and time wastes. Where exactly? In the logs? Guys, calm down. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. Is this like seconds or... This is like seconds, right? Okay, this was like game 1 and 2, right? This was like... Finish siding. Which game was this? Turn 13, finish siding. What the hell? Is this game 2? don't really see any, like, super slow play here. If at most, it maybe took him, like, I don't know, maybe, like... None of this looked like super slow play to me, given the timestamps. Like, 12:04, 12:06, 12:07, 12:10, 13. Like, measly seconds apart from each other, these actions. I mean, if, like... Let's just say, like, 12 minutes and then 50 minutes and he does something else, then that's definitely slow play. I don't see any, like, slow play from red player here, personally. The longest thing they really, like, did was just sideboarding, and yeah, usually could take a minute to sideboard. That's pretty normal. I don't know, maybe like 5 seconds at most to go do something. I'm not really seeing any slow play here. And then the blue player's just, yeah, shit-talking. Seem to be multiple things here. Besides the 2 spies and the drop-off and the Trinade. You think, like, 10 seconds is slow playing. Game 2, turn 3, you took 3 minutes to make a single play. When you had 2 back row! 12 years says they are younger than me. Is 12 years actually 12 years old? And then this is none of my business, isn't it? This is definitely none of my business. About easy Slayu soul play. I honestly don't see it. I looked at the log and I saw no signs of soul play either. So I don't know, like, point kind of just invalidated. I myself see no slow play. He threatens to just take action if you pressure him. Yep. Unless you can point a specific timestamp. Judge, it went fast, good turns were fast. We're just doing one thing after the other. Boy, this is all such a waste of time. You're just gonna side with the time waster? Says the guy who's just not playing and instead just literally shit-talking. Just resulting to, like, personal insults. Yeah, me neither. It's not slow play, it's pacing. What the fuck is pacing supposed to mean instead of slow play? It's not slow play. Is you're not understanding me, and English isn't my first language. It's not that bad for not being his first language. Because this guy interrupted me. Let me explain what I'm saying. All game he'd been at a slow pace. I see no slow pace. Just play slower goat match, IMO. I honestly I think I'd play slower than this guy. So your argument's probably just invalid, blue player. I don't know, if you want to complain about slow play, I don't know, complain about me doing it. You get further with your argument if you complain about me doing it, to be honest. So you so understand when you log into the site, you cannot expect people to play at the pace you exactly want if it's not slow playing. Not even reporting for slow playing. What are you reporting then? You were called because he stopped play for 12 minutes. Oh, he paused the game. Right. Where did he pause the game? I was supposed to end the stream, I don't know, like almost 20 minutes ago, and instead I'm just looking to see, like, who's in the right or wrong here. I'm just looking at some Duelingbook drama. Yeah, just some, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, people arguing over card games. Yeah, where does Easy Slay you pause the game? Here. Calm down or I'm getting judged. So, pauses the game, then tells the opponent to calm down. So I assume if he would have calmed down, he would have unpaused like 12 minutes ago or something, right? We can wait if you're going to act obnoxious. So I assume, like, if the blue player would have just been a little more cooperative, then the game would have just continued. Like, this would have been like more of a normal game. Like, I don't know, this would have been cleared up sooner. I think? Because I rushed him. Next issue. Constantly we're spamming buttons and rushing, then you proceed to insults after insult. You need to give your opponent response time during draw phase and standby phase. Blue player. You said you activated Giant Trinity as fast as possible. That is not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, basically. It's just typical. Like, you give your opponent chances to respond and stuff. I mean, blue player was activating the Trinade off of... I don't even remember what was supposed to be happening here. You paused the game for no reason. Next issue. Why'd you not resolve Giant Trinade? Judge. Can you hop in a voice chat so I can explain? No! Why the fuck do we need to get a voice chat in here? Oh, I can't type in voice chat, unfortunately. Why do we need to get the judge in a voice chat for this? Because I think you're confused. Because I called Judge after he constantly kept spamming on my spells and traps, so it was like the last straw after how he's been acting all game. I'm seriously hoping Judge sides with Easy to slay you here. Because the guy who has to just resort to calling some people clowns and babies really shouldn't be able to win. Really shouldn't be winning the argument here. What exactly did you call me for? Bruh. Sorry. This is what I mean. Can you call me? I thought they called. I misread. Discord. There's his Discord. If you want to add him on and then just laugh at him after this game. But we just want to like tell him like how much of a clown he is. There's his Discord. Okay, no, seriously. Why did you not resolve Trinade? Easy to slay is supposed to be resolving Trinade? To ask him to play it properly and not spam. And do things ahead of time. So resolve as in he was supposed to just put his back row back in his hands. Explain like why he didn't just put his back row in his hand. I think that's what the judge is saying. So he paused the game before like just resolving the effect and just thus, yeah, returning all this to his hand. To ask him to play appropriately, not spam and do things ahead of time, not just play this as fast as possible because that's not standard procedure. And I was going to continue and then he started insulting heavily. My brother in Christ. I will not call you on Discord. Stop asking me. This dude is lying, and he's a time waster who just wants his 4K XP. Like, just freeze us both so I can get off this hell site. Not at all, I want to play reasonably. I have all game. Alright. Bets plays on who gets frozen. I'm betting it's the blue guy. That's a complete lie. Please, you said I did. Please, show me. Please, guys, stop. Please. Stop talking all at once. You're a liar. Okay. What exactly did bother you to the point you paused the game? I don't know if this was literally the best reason to pause the game, per se. I mean, I typically like don't really pause the game for anything, so I wouldn't know. I usually don't even... I've never really gotten into like an extensive argument like this against an opponent. I mean, sure, I've seen a bit of trash talk like every once in a while, but nothing like this. I mean, sure, I had like one guy calling me a monkey. I didn't stop or tell him like to stop. I was just like, okay, I better fucking win this game. I better kick his ass, and it's just gonna feel so much better when I do, and... Well, I did win that game, and of course it felt good. Got what he deserved. I kind of want to just I think I might just copy this replay to like a text file on my desktop or something. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is definitely worth staying up almost like 1 in the morning just to like watch and react to. Called you for multiple reasons. Throughout the entirety of the game, he'd rush what I was doing. He'd make me play fast. I would be kind of annoyed if that was happening to me too. If that's what was going on, I'd be annoyed too. Talking damage before I entered BP. That's even earlier now when I deduct life points. Couldn't even use my cards if I wanted to. Then, yeah, 4. Repeatedly insult. Let's go through those. Did you ever tell them to not rush you? Said I can think about my moves. No. Not directly. Wrong chart might be. Don't see where you said that. While you're doing that, find where I talked before game 3. Thinking and graceful are only messages before you paused. 1 was not an issue here. That's 1, right? When did 2 happen? I'll get those. Alright, there's chat log. I found this a little weird, the lost 3,500 life points. Are you still making them? They took damage for your attacks before you declared them. I typically, I often take life points off before they declare attacks. I just assume they're both going to attack me in battle phase and stuff. Like, I'll just say there's monsters on the opponent's board. I assume they're going to hit me. I just want to see, like, how this ends. You clearly understood why they took damage. Both players, I guess, cooperated on, like, why they took damage and just continued. Never attacked either, so I shouldn't have taken. Did not understand why we were taking damage. I had the life points back and took it again in the end phase. Could have a source. Just adding context or premature or anything else. Yeah, no L light and dark and graveyard. UNAF for Moth. So what the fuck is what's he saying? What's he trying to say here? You had no light, dark, and graveyard. You naf for Moth, so no Sork? Bro, indeed. So when you ended your turn, Easy Slay, you agreed they had the correct amount of life points? It's not the point. What happened? Beats me. I know my turn was over. Then you're only complaining they took damage for no reason, then fix their life points. Can I talk now, or are you just gonna interview him? He's not even like some sort of a famous person. I'm still talking to them. Cool, glad I asked to talk first. You did get to talk first, technically, my blue guy. Still don't understand their view. Neither do I. My conclusion, if interested, he's complaining for no reason and threatening me with judges for rushing him soft like a pretzel. You don't need to talk right now. I'm trying to play the game without being rushed. Can't even think straight when I see life points subtracting that shouldn't be there and spamming myself traps. Alright, then about 3. Yeah, true. Exactly. Spammed. I scared him by clicking the JPEGs too fast. I'm sorry, man. I scared him by clicking these too fast. I couldn't even use my cards. I'm gonna have to just, I don't know, maybe like ask someone to just spam click my back row and just see if like that's a thing. Like if my rows being just spam click, then I wouldn't be able to use them, right? Last warning, Karam, I'm not talking to you. Spam itself was causing lag, and that's just making it hard to like properly click and activate the cards. You could have just told them to, of course, they should have stopped. You should say like, I don't know, response even. Just even simpler terms, just response. Could have just said, like, response, rather than just go through this whole argument. That's probably the thing I would have done, like, say response, or just cool it or something. Not bother pausing the game and waiting on a judge, and then just... I mean, like... I don't know, like, at least we have, like, definitely some entertainment here. We got some entertainment alright out of this. It's a two-player game, you need to properly communicate with your opponent. Well, yeah, you think? Instead, you simply pause the game. I don't know, maybe just give the dude with the ad hominem some credit here. With regards to the pausing the game on Red's side. Right after I paused. This is like his 5th lie. So no time to. So what are we gonna do here? Brother doing missions in his brain? I can't call a judge if a judge is called? You weren't going to call one, don't lie, man. You were too stunned from my rapid JPEG pressing powers, oh my god. I'm okay with a freeze as long as he gets one. I like ice cream. I can issue a penalty for malicious AFK as you pause the game and could have just not paused the game. I'm guessing if both get punished, it makes sense if both get punished here. But you seem quite clueless. So I will set you to beginner for a few days instead. Set who? Karim's or who's beginner? Like this guy or this guy? But you seem quite clueless, so Karim's? I assume this guy, like, penalty for malicious AFK, so getting like temp banned or just a warning or... Like to point out also, my insults were childlike and not serious insults, by the way, for the viewers. Yeah, further just not helping your point. You're really, like, just sounding like a child and just admitting to it. What does that do? It means you noob. For the future, only pause the game for reasons related to the game state. Communicate better. Next. Rip to this account. I will issue a minor harassment warning. No need to insult them. Oh, so he's gonna... So, who wins, who loses? What happens here? Can I get some F's in the watcher chat? What happens when you're set to beginner? You cannot play rated for that time, so I don't know, maybe about a week you can't play rated. Some people are bad actors and deserve to be made fun of. I'll take your punishment though. But you can play unrated and you should for the week. Cool, I'll hop on the VPN. 2 days. I'll message you when I get it set up, easy slay you. Set as a beginner for 2 days. And then this guy just got a warning for harassment. What the fuck did I just watch? Huh, what the hell did I just watch here? Thanks, Judge. Sorry, Judge, but not gonna lie, all of his lying, he should have got more. Trying to deceive Konami judges is a bannable offense. But I'm pretty sure this guy here, willing to bet he doesn't work for Konami. I'm guessing these Duelingbook judges are like unofficially don't work for Konami. I think you did your best, and I'm happy with the results. It's a Poggers moment. It's not your job to suggest any penalties, so please don't. Gonna go set up the VPN. This isn't your job either. It's a volunteered opposition. So you're admitting you're gonna just hop on a VPN to just, I don't know, circumvent any like sort of punishment you might have received. Don't allow that power get to your head. Have a good one, buddy. Why would you need a VPN? To just, I don't know, spoof your IP so you can just get around like any sort of punishment you might have received. To access Netflix Canada. Duh. Gonna message that dweeb though. Apologizing beforehand. Forgive me for my sins. Father! I didn't freeze you, so I really don't know why you're trying to... I don't know, is this dude asking for a freeze because he likes ice cream? Maybe you want to stay silent here. Oh, Lamau, I don't care, I got a VPN. Have a nice day, you too. Forgive me for my sins, Father. This dude's fucking crazy. Oh, and everyone left. This dude's a fucking legend. Or crazy, or both. You decide. Okay, I spent like how much? Like nearly 30 minutes just watching that replay. Yeah, it got good. It got good in game 3. It got good, alright. Yeah, so apparently people don't get like set to beginner status too often. So like it's this guy, right? Who's playing GOAT and got set as beginner? He's played like over 1,300 games of it. I wouldn't say this guy's a beginner if you ask me. And that's definitely higher ranking than me. But yeah, no, seriously, that was a lot of fun to just read through all that, though.